Hello everyone and welcome back to another daily Minecraft video, and today we're going to be talking about every single major change in the Minecraft 1.2 and 1.6 update. The snapshot cycle seems to be mostly feature complete. All we're going to get now is slight alterations and slight bug fixes. So this is the perfect time to talk about everything we know about the update so far, so we know exactly what to expect once the update date actually comes. So I've put together a bit of a showcase right here. So let's get started. So right here we have a new mob. So here we have the dried ghast block. You'll be able to find these near fossils in the Nether. It's going to be in the Soul Sand Valley, and you'll be able to find it there. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to mine it and bring it back to the overworld. You will then need to submerge it in water for it to start growing. As you can see, it's going to give you the Stay Hydrated achievement. So you just need to do that to help it grow up into a Ghastling. This is called a Ghastling, even though it is just a variation of the Happy Ghast with the age modifier. So let me just put this back here. There we go. And what you want to do with this is you want to feed them snowballs so that it is going to speed up the growth. Now, with this, don't expect much to change here. You need a lot of snowballs, as was said in the Minecraft Live. Now, on to the big guy, the Happy Ghast, which has brought, unironically, one of the biggest changes to Minecraft and Minecraft survival movement in a while. The Happy Ghast is a mid-game option for light. So if I put a harness on the Happy Ghast and get on, as you can see, the Happy Ghast now gets these glasses. Now I have spawned these in without AI, so I'm unable to actually fly with it. But basically, what this allows you to do, it allows you to fly in survival mode in early game. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, it also comes with a bunch of different colors. It's basically just the leather horse armor colors, but less of them. Here we have a bunch of different colors. As you can see, I've put all of them here. Let me show some of them on the Happy Ghast. If I try to just place it. 3, 2, 1. Yo! It actually grew. So if I just place like this on here, you see the color just changes what's here. And here it gives like an accent color as well. So yeah. If we just move on, we do have a lot more changes to go through. It's quite an intensive list this time around. Now here we have a chest. Inside the chest, we have a bunch of different things to go over. So, let's start off with the simplest one, that being the lead changes. Then we're going to talk about the llama shear changes, and then the horse shear changes. So, overall, quite a big list. So, let's start off with the lead changes. So, the lead now is a bit thicker. It looks more like it does on Bedrock Edition. And if we fly up, there's going to be not only a new sound, but also just the mechanics of the lead itself and it breaking have been altered a bit to allow for a bit more leeway. But as you can see, in that case, obviously there won't be enough leeway, no matter what you do. But now we have a floating chicken right here. Let's get rid of the floating chicken. There we go. There we go. And let's get rid of that as well. So, that is the basic changes to the lead. We are done with the lead changes. Now it's time to cover the llama changes. So, here I have a llama. Let me just tame it very quickly. Come on. So as you can see, we have now tamed the llama. So what you want to do is put a carpet on the llama, just like that. And basically what you can do with this llama now is you can also shear the carpet right off. So if I do that, as you can see, there's a new sound. Or well, here, there is a new sound. And it also just removes it immediately. So yeah, that's quite useful, quite useful. Now, it's the same story for horse armor and the saddle. However, I do have to showcase specifically the horse, as that has a horse-specific change. So I need to tame the horse as well. So as you can see, we have now tamed the horse. So now all I'm going to do is give it a saddle and horse armor. And if we shear it, you'll see that the horse armor will always go first. The horse armor will always be sheared before you shear off the saddle. As you can see, there we go. It'll always be sheared after the saddle. It will always be sheared before the saddle. So yeah, those are all of the changes for this part of the update. Let's move on to the next. So right here, we have a new crafting recipe for the lead. So let's just quickly get all the string and make the crafting recipe. Just like that. And there we go. So yeah, that is how to craft leads in Minecraft. There we go. Now if we go over here, I have a spyglass because this one is kind of hard to show. It's fog and rain. So for the first one, I'll have to fly up. You might have noticed, just in general, Minecraft looks foggier. It looks a bit more polluted, I guess is the only way I can describe it. Looks a bit more polluted. As you can see, it gets more washed out the further away we get from the happy Ghast harnesses until it hits the outer fog. So that's the first one. And the second big change, which is the rain, and if I set it to rain, we're going to see that the fog becomes a lot more pronounced. As you can see, it's very easy to see the fog, especially with a spyglass. So, yeah, those are the rain and fog changes. So, let's just put this back. And let's just remove that item. There we go. So, now we need to move on to the next change, which is another one of the big changes in this update. Let me just set it back to sunny. Just like that. So now, we have the new music disc, the Tears music disc. So if I just pick it up like that and put it in this jukebox, as we can hear, it is a music disc. A lot of people have described this as like happy Ghast funk, which is like, okay, that fits the description, I guess. So that's the new Minecraft music disc. I'll be picking it up and putting it back in. You know, we've all already heard the disc, and if you haven't, I will have a video showing what the music disc actually sounds like in the description of this video, so check that out. So, next, we have the cloud changes. So, once again, it's a spyglass. As you can see, the clouds in this update, they're a bit thinner, they're a bit more sporadic, and the entire shapes of the clouds have been changed. So, yeah, that is largely the final change of this update. It's pretty big. I was very worried that it was going to be smaller than the update that we had before this. You know, I thought it was going to be smaller than Spring to Life, but in the end they did surprise me. They went pretty hard. They had a whole new mob and a whole new soundtrack for the mob, as well as 5 other music tracks that play just in Minecraft. I'm not going to be showing them here, but there are 5 other tracks that play as well. There are 5 new soundtracks. But yeah, that's basically everything coming to Minecraft in 1.21.6. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful in any way, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.